something happened to my chassis. Now I'll explain this in 1 second, guys. Manager, anybody from Chi-Town, you already know how this go. When stuff ring out, stuff get damaged, man. So happened, my chassis was damaged in the process. I'm here right now because I have to bring my chassis that was perfectly fine before I ran into that guy back there. I'm back. I was on my way to the rail yard to get a load on with a chassis that actually worked. All the lights worked on it, guys. No air leaks. Only thing was wrong with it, had some 1020s on there, but they was working. I'm moseying along through the Chi-Town streets in my truck with a perfectly fine DCLI 40-foot chassis with some 1020s on there, which I don't like. But hey, that's beside the point. You hearing the shots ring out, right? First thing I'm looking, anybody know from the hood, your head stay on the swivel. From the sound of the shots, they not that close. I can tell, so bullets, they got a name, but they ain't that close. You know, police come flying back, Okay, I'm thinking like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, they not going down the road where we going, they gonna turn it off. They turn it off the street. Man, whatever's going on is going on down there. It ain't going on up here. So I'm hoping that they didn't, shut down the road ahead. So I was like, man, I wonder what's going on. But then I don't, as long as they don't shut down this road. Anyway, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm gonna say it anyway. All I hear is a boom. I hear a boom from this side, right? I said, man, it had the same sound as if you hear like a sliding tandem when you forgot to lock the pin or the pin and lock all the way and it slide back like boom. So I was like, man, I didn't lock the pin. I looked back there and said, wait a minute, I got a 40. I ain't got no sliding pin on this, right? I said, what was that noise? So I'm looking around. I look in that mirror over there. I see a car. It's a car, guys, rolling like this, rolling backwards. I said, man, I looked on the street. I said, this dude ran into my chassis, man. God dog it, man. I was like, son of a biscuit eater. I hope they all right. I hope whoever it is all right. So I stopped, popped my brakes. I walked back there. Guys, man, I couldn't record it, man, because there was too many witnesses around. And I ain't trying to put your boy in the jam. Even though I didn't do nothing wrong, I don't want no parts of it because it may seem like I was involved with something I wasn't involved with. So I ain't into that dry snitcher, so I didn't record it. I'm walking back to the back of the chassis. I see it had to be in this car at least 15 or 20 bullet holes. From the window all to the car to the windshield. Front, back, somebody sprayed the crap out this car. I'm thinking they got shot up and ran into my chassis, right? So I go around, there's the people outside looking like, and imagine when I stopped my truck, I stopped kind of further ahead because I had to realize what was going on. So it looked like I wasn't part of the scene, but I was. So when I realized I ain't back, I just popped my brakes and walked back. And so now I get out the truck, go back there, I see the bullet holes. I said, man, my man shot up, or somebody shot up in his whip. The bullet holes was bad enough, but the front end of that car, from running into the chassis, man, that was a real boy. That car was ridiculous. So I said, if this car messed up like this, what's wrong with my chassis? But first, before I did though, to make sure everybody that was in the car, they was all right, you know what I'm saying? But I walk around, ain't nobody in the car. Dude got out and ran, this freaking guy. So I was like, this freaking guy. So when it's like, hey, he hopped out right across the street. The police is coming right behind him. The same police that when they went around the corner, kind of found out, guys, they were chasing that guy. They were chasing him because he was in a shootout, right? And he ran to me, so the guy was like, yeah, the witness was like, yeah, man, the police chasing this dude, man, he ran into you. His car was shot up, he got to run across the field. That freaking guy messed up my day, man. If you ever watch this video, guy, he messed up my day, buddy. So anyway, the guy get out and run across the field, leave the car in the middle of the street. So now, I'm like, okay, the police ran after that dude. Then here come another police officer. I say, cool, they come to the accident, right? They lights going. They look at it, he stop and look. And they keep on going. They chasing that guy. I said, man, I ain't finna sit here and wait for this, man. Ain't nobody coming over here, man. And I was like, well, let me go look at my chassis, man. Man, this dude busted my 1020. I said, hot dog, man. This dude messed up a perfectly good rolling 1020. It wasn't perfect, but it was rollable. God dog it. So anyway, long story short, guys, man, now I gotta get rid of this chassis, get another one out of here. Hopefully I can find one that's decent. Hopefully they take this one. And then I gotta go back to the rail where I was there before. Now, mind you guys, I would say on behalf of the rail yard equipment that this stuff can take a licking and keep on ticking, man. It took a blast from a car. I mean, a hard blast. Only thing that gave away was the 1020. You know what I'm saying? But the chassis itself, that's what I'm saying, the shootout. I hope everybody all right, man. I don't know what happened, man. Ambulances, everything going that way. That dude in that car, I don't know if he was shot when he was running, but that car was shot up, man. If he survived that, if the accident didn't hurt that guy, them bullets would probably hurt that guy. I bet that dude was driving like leaning on the seat. As many bullet holes as in that car, guys. I don't know how that dude survived that shootout. I ain't see no trail of blood, so I don't know if that dude was leaking when he was running. But anyway, that dude got little with some bullet holes in his car. He hit me, left the vehicle. He left the vehicle. I call it Big Bird, guys. They're like, what? I said, here's a shootout. Some guy ran into my chassis, man. I need another one. I'm like, yeah, I need another chassis. This one no good. Figure shootout caused my chassis to go bad. 1020 ain't gonna make the run. I need another chassis. Where can I get one from? So they're like, well, go over here and get one. Anyway.